Welcome to Minneapolis High School basketball here on SalinePost.com, as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20, as the Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans getting ready to do battle here tonight on the floor of Minneapolis High School. Mike Perry, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman, and guys, it's good to have all three of us here. It's been a while since all three of us have done a game. It's good to be back after this stretch and to be back all together, the three of us.
Together, I think, for the first time since the Halstead game, possibly. I'm not sure. But,
you might be right on that. I was trying to look back at the, and it probably was the Halstead, and we've had some games in between there. Mike's been gone a few, I've been gone, but hey, it's good to be here tonight as the Lady Lions and the Lady Trojans getting ready to do battle. Minneapolis coming in, fairly hot team right now, guys, as they come into tonight's matchup to face this Southeast of Saline Trojan team. And Mike, or Dale, let's tell us a little bit about them.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're two pretty evenly matched squads. They're both 5-1 overall. The Lady Lions are 3-0 in the league. We're number 1 in the league. Southeast has had 2 league games. They're 1-1, so they're 6th right now. But both got identical records for overall, with both average scoring 50 points and both give up 35 points. How's that?
Wow.
We've had one common opponent, beat Sacred Heart. We both played the Knights at home. We beat Sacred Heart by 24, 61-37, and they beat Sacred Heart by 52-34 by 18. So like I say, 2 pretty evenly matched squads. The only difference really is the league record, as far as the Lady Lions being 3-0 and them being 1-1.
So did they lose to Beloit or Ellsworth?
They lost to Beloit. They beat Sacred Heart.
Beat Sacred Heart. So
they lost to Beloit by 5 at home. And our one loss has been to Halstead by 9 in the championship game of the Tri-County Classic.
I think these two teams are pretty evenly matched. They'll match up well out on the floor. Southeast in the past has put pressure full court. We do also, and I think it's going to come down to which team can handle the pressure. I assume we'll full court pressure anyway. Southeast, well coached with Wayne Sager at the helm. Been there for quite a few years and always puts a decent team out on the floor. I look for a heck of a ball game.
I do too. Their leading scorers are Montgomery, that'd be Erica, 5'10" sophomore, and Stutterheim, which is
sophomore, another sophomore.
Yeah, Allison.
Allison.
Montgomery's high is 30 points. She hit 16 of 23 free throws against Beloit, and the 30-point output there. And their leading scorers for their boys are siblings of these girls, Montgomery and Stutterheim. So,
wow.
Interesting item there. This is the 84th game in the series overall between the two squads. Southeast leads at 43-40. Here in Minneapolis, the Lions have a 21-16 lead. Minneapolis won the last game back on February 8th, 32-20. But in the last 6 games, it's been 3-3. It's been an even split. Every other game, they've either won or we've lost. We've won, they've won, I should say. The last season, when each team won, they won by 12 points at home. So that's a lot of similarities between these two squads, just over and over and over again.
The box score is telling me Kate Steinbrock had a breakout game up at Republic County. It's good to see that. Got some extra scoring, especially coming off the bench. It seemed like for a while we were having trouble putting the ball in the hoop. Then there'd be a game where we'd go over 50 points. But Kate had, 16, 17 points. I noticed the box score. She's hitting threes, and that's good news also.
She had 3 trays up there. They were wide open each time. They didn't cover her. Left her wide open, and she was able to nail 3 of them, which was a very, very big help.
One of the things, though, Mike, that I've seen, and it was nice to see up there against Republic County, is we had been so strong in the low post, and that high-low game with both coming off of with Giles, as well as I just went blank on that with Owens, Giles and Owens with the high-low. we had done such a good job on that, and then all of a sudden we come into that Republic County game, they shut that post down.
Yep.
And it was nice to see that we had some outside guard play, Kate Steinbrock in particular, but also some other girls stepping up. So it's nice to know that we can hit from other areas, and that's what I think we're going to have to see tonight, is girls stepping up in different positions in different places and hit some big shots.
Yeah, that inside-outside game, when you can get a bucket down low, they collapse on that, opens up the outside. Boy, if you leave an outside shooter open, especially one that can that three-point shot, it's beneficial for sure to get that uncontested shot.
We really need to protect our home turf. This is a tough league. It's going to be awful hard to win on the road. So when you're at home, boy, you need to nail it down and get a win if at all possible. And
well, the Montgomery
no
girl,
different than that.
Yeah, the Montgomery girl will be tough for us to handle, and we're going to have to play good defense on her.
She was tough last year as a freshman.
Yeah, surprisingly tough.
Yep. Yep. And like I say, she's had a high output that I've read about is 30 points when they played Beloit, when they hosted Beloit. 16 of those were free throws, so won't do any good to foul her either.
Well, 5'10", you know that's going to happen. You know that she's going to get fouled, and if she can hit her free throws, wow. But hey, we've got some girls that can play some good defense. I like the opportunity tonight. It's going to be a tough one, and as you pointed out, there's a lot of similarities. But I like this. I'm going to enjoy seeing how this one turns out.
We need to continue on with our lead in the league play. We're ahead of Beloit by 1 game, and we are
Southeast pretty much a young team in comparison. We've got seniors; they have 1, and their sophomores do most of their scoring. So
right now we're tied with Beloit as the #1 seed in sub-state. So that's a ways off.
Yeah.
But Beloit and Minneapolis both have 5-1 records in our sub-state.
And that's an opponent that comes up next Friday night. Is that right?
Yes,
I haven't
it is. Clay Center Tuesday and Beloit Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Beloit Friday at Beloit, Clay Center at Clay Center on Tuesday. So.
And then the following week we go to Hoisington. So this is the last home game for a while.
Oh boy.
We're going to have the
mixed choir
for the national anthem here.
They need a baritone out there, Dale. Would you?
Oh, I'd hate to ruin it for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats as we hear our Star-Spangled Banner by the MHS Concert Choir under the direction of Miss Sarah Hucking.
Sounded to me like they have plenty good baritone out there, Mike.
Well, welcome back as the Minneapolis High School Mixed Choir, under the direction of Mrs. Hawking, did a nice job with the national anthem there. As the Lady Lions getting ready to do battle here, Southeast to Saline and Minneapolis Lady Lions. Starting lineup, Mike.
Southeast, 5'2", and a sophomore, Kaylee Pogue. She's a sophomore. You'll hear that quite often. Most of their players are. For Minneapolis, point guard Lindsay Shoup. For Southeast, number 3, 5'10", and a sophomore, Erica Montgomery. She is tough and a very good ball player. Minneapolis, number 15, Kennedy Allison. For Southeast, number 10, Kaylee Callahan, 5'4", and a senior, the only senior on this club. For Minneapolis, number 4, Lucy Giles. She's a scrapper. She gets those 50-50 balls. Number 11 for Southeast, Delaney White, 5'4", and a sophomore. And for Minneapolis, J.C. Owens. She's center, the point, or the post. And for Southeast, Allison Stutterheim. For Minneapolis, number 24, senior leader, Mara Pounds.
I'll tell you, you look at that, 4 sophomore starters on that squad, 1 senior. That's pretty, that's a young team to be doing so well. Their future looks pretty bright with that young of a squad as we get ready to do battle tonight. But we've got some youth as well that come off the bench and do a very nice job for us. So it'll be interesting tonight, guys.
Yes, it will. We do start 2 seniors.
I think Minneapolis has quite a bit more depth if Montgomery would have to get in foul trouble. The bench might be a little thin down there with a replacement at that size, 5'10". You just don't have another 5'10" girl on the bench. Minneapolis has the luxury of having some depth there in that particular post position. Minneapolis tough on defense, Southeast the same way. So we could see a lot of fouls here tonight. Aggressive play on both ends. We're just getting ready to tip. Scott mentioned, I'm going to agree with him. I think we're going to see a heck of a ball game here tonight.
The atmosphere is rocking here as we get ready to go. Mike will have the call. I'll do the color.
Montgomery and Lucy Giles to tip it off, and we're underway. Southeast controls the tip. Callahan has it now down on the baseline. Callie Pogue. Pogue baseline drive, no good. Out front it goes. Stutterheim now back to White. Baseline drive, she throws it away, but tipped by Minneapolis as we covered the baseline as she drove, and Callahan will play it in for Southeast. Tried a back door and we covered up fairly well. Out front it goes to Stutterheim. On the left wing, guarded closely by Giles. Drug her pivot foot, no call. Out front, White has it. Dribble drive, dishes it off to Pogue. Now back to Callahan. Down low, White layup, good. Delaney White with a one-hand runner. Token pressure so far for Southeast. Man-to-man defense. Shoot all the way in, and we're evened up on the dragging the pivot foot because there was a walk there also. Pounds out front with it. Hands it off to Shoup. Spin move in the paint. Turn around, jump shot up and in for Lindsay Shoup. Callahan has it for Southeast. Off to Montgomery. Bounce pass across the court and wonderful steal by Lucy Giles. Cross court pass to Shoup. Dribble drive in the paint. Picks up her dribble. Shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Stutterheim. Outlet pass to White. And she's double teamed down on the baseline. Tries to throw it off Minneapolis player. Goes right out to Callahan. Shot no good. And the rebound and stick back on the backside as Minneapolis does not box out on the backside. As Callahan gets a shot back up.
Owens ties up the third rebound. Possession arrow to Minneapolis.
Should be Minneapolis ball, yes.
Kate Steinbrock comes in.
Along with Grace Peters. Man-to-man full court pressure. Lindsay Shoup with a nice crossover dribble clears the timeline. Stutterheim has her. Peters, long shot, no good. Misses everything as Kennedy Allison tries to rescue it on the baseline. and does not. It will be Southeast ball. 2-2 here, 6:05 left first quarter. White has it, hands it off to Callahan. Pretty good ball handler. Stutterheim in the paint she goes. Back out to Pogue. Hands it off to Pogue. Shot is no good. Now we have numbers. Giles on the backside, layup, no good.
Left-handed layup.
And Pogue comes out of there with a rebound for Southeast. Cross-court pass to Callahan. Good tight defense by Minneapolis. Montgomery has it. Pogue can't pull the trigger. Montgomery puts it on the floor, and reach-in foul is the call on Kate Steinbrock.
Kennedy Allison doing a nice job down there, Mike, on Montgomery, as she's prevented the ball from getting into her numerous times. Kate gets a reach-in on that one.
Callahan to play it in for Southeast. Oh my.
How
We fall asleep on the backside. An easy shot by White. Shoot. Guarded by Stutterheim. Left wing Grace Peters. Kate Steinbrock in the paint she goes. Layup. Left hand no good. And Montgomery clears the board for Southeast. White has it. Back to Montgomery. Easy layup. Well, I think Southeast is just a little bit quick. 30-second timeout for Minneapolis. Southeast a little bit too quick on the offensive end. I think you might see Minneapolis go to a zone unless we start finding our man, because they've had 2 easy layups.
Well,
the
first one, just plain and simple. That's on an inbound. You got to watch that person come on the backside, and that one just a good fast break presence. We had the same thing, Mike. We just couldn't finish. They got to find a way on the defense to stop them. So far, 6-2 Southeast. Minneapolis will inbounds as Kennedy Allison will have the ball to inbounds. She'll get in to shoot.
4:57 left first quarter. Lindsay Shoup with the ball. 2-3 zone as Southeast mixes up the defense, which I highly advise any team. Allison shot good from the left wing. Allison with a nice 14-footer. It's up and in. Now pressure by Minneapolis as Callahan goes right through the defenders. Pogue, baseline shot, up and in.
Well, they are good, high percentage shots, and they've scored some buckets so far.
Giles throws it over the top. There's Allison, and she sticks it up and in. And there's Giles again with a great steal. Double dribble should have been the call. Allison again, shot no good off the back of the rim.
Should be over the
Montgomery
back.
has the rebound for the Purples. 8-6 Southeast. Montgomery spin move, shot up and in.
Good athlete.
Hard, yes, it's hard to defend that spin move and the jump shot. Giles down low, shot, good. Lucy Giles on the baseline. Shot it over the top of White. Now they beat us down the court. That's what I mean. They're a lot faster than we are.
That was some speed, and you know we've got some speed, but they have really showed their speed right here early.
Montgomery with the layup. Now Shoup all the way in, gets it off to Allison. Shot up and in.
Nice job. I'll tell you, it is a high-scoring matchup early on here. 12-10 Southeast.
Stutterheim has it, gets it off to Pogue. One thing you're taught on defense: stop the ball. Long shot, three-pointer, up and in by Delaney White.
Now Callahan.
Yes, you're right, number 10. Callahan with a 3-ball. The other thing is you got to guard him.
Kennedy Allison takes it right to Montgomery and scores there as Minneapolis gets back within 3.
Pogue has it out to Callahan, back to Pogue. Guarded by Grace Peters. Out front, White. Stutterheim shot no good off the front of the rim. Montgomery has the rebound, shot, and up and in. Offensive rebound is not our friend. Montgomery with that one. Stuck it back up and in. 17-12 Southeast. Kate Steinbrock off to Grace Peters. Back to Lindsay Shoup. Long shot by Shoup, no good, and Giles has the long carom for Minneapolis. Now Allison jump shot up and in.
Kennedy having a great night so far.
Yeah.
She's got 10, Nice job by Allison.
2:13 left first quarter.
17-14. Trojans with the lead.
And Minneapolis goes to a 2-3 zone. Shot from the outside, no good. Kate Steinbrock turns into the defense and gives the ball up as White takes it away. Long shot, no good. And they out-hustle us for the rebound as Montgomery gets their hands on it. It will be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Southeast. And they will play it in under their own basket as number 24, Lindsay Knipper, and number 20, Kylie Thaxton. Thaxton, a freshman. Knipper, a junior. Callahan will play it in. Out front it goes. Knipper has it. Or excuse me, that's Thaxton. Down low, ball is tipped away and stolen by Mara Pounds, and the reach-in foul is called by Callie Callahan. 5'4" senior, that's her first. 1:45 left first quarter, 17-14 Southeast.
Ooh.
Mara picks up her dribble. Weedle into the contest for Minneapolis. Ball above her head, out front, Mara Pounds. 2-3 zone by the Purples. Skip pass to Weedle. Sydney has it, throws it away. Callahan has it, off to White. She had a little miscue there. Now back to Callahan, shot up and in. Right free throw line, Callie wide open, sticks it right back up there, and both teams shooting a very good percentage here early on. J.C. Owens, and the foul is called on Montgomery. That's her first. Maybe we can coax one more out of her here in the early going of the ball game. Shoot back in. Peters will get a breather. Grace and Lucy Giles coming back in. And Kennedy Allison will get a breather, and I wouldn't make it long. She's hot. 19-14 Southeast. Weedle, entry pass to Giles, spins, shot, and she is fouled by Montgomery as
That's
she gets
the way to take
all
it
the way to the basket.
Oh, nope.
No, it's called on Knipper.
Knipper, I think.
Well, we wanted it on Montgomery, and it almost
Thaxton.
looked like it could have been on Montgomery, but
Two-shot foul here for Lucy. First throw, no good.
(19-14). Second shot coming by Giles.
You think that's Knipper then?
Yes.
Shot, no good, front rim, and Knipper has the rebound for the Purples.
Matter of fact, I'm positive it is, Mike.
Callahan has it on the left wing, gets it off to Knipper. Excuse me, I had number 20 as Knipper, but it's 24. Mara Pounds has the rebound. Now the long pass down low, tipped around. J.C. Owens in the lane, shot, good. Owens with the bank shot as she gets back into the paint.
And I like how she took it right to Montgomery.
Yep.
We just cannot stop the ball coming up the court. They don't have. There's a nice steal by Lindsay Shoup. And the layup, no good. And the reach-in foul by J.C. Owens. J.C.'s first. We missed the layup. It was contested, but even though it was a layup. Callahan to play it in. White has it. Gets it off to Thaxton. Now back to Knipper. Long three-pointer, no good. And we had it, and we give it up. There's a good rebound by Mara Pounds at the buzzer. She had good position down low. We've had two balls. We've kind of gave them the ball away, and Southeast strong enough just to take it away from us. That's the end of the first quarter. Minneapolis trailing by 3. Southeast 19, Minneapolis 16. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Choose your beautiful new countertop, granite or quartz, from the large selection of slabs of granite and quartz in stock in the Creative Surfaces showroom. Your new countertop is cut from the actual slab of granite and quartz you select. Creative Surfaces is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions.
See the guys at AutoTech for all your automotive repair needs. Quality automotive care from alignments to transmissions and everything in between. Proud supporters of the Minneapolis Lions. Visit Straub International today. Your Case IH, Great Plains, Mahindra, and Polaris dealer with 7 locations. Straub International, helping Kansas grow.
Jim, welcome back to the Minneapolis Gym as we're getting ready for the second quarter here.
Possession arrow favors Minneapolis. We'll play it in.
19-16 though, guys. Wow, what a first quarter.
Both teams shooting rather well from the outside. Not too many fouls. No one in foul trouble yet. We'd like to see Montgomery pick up her second. Giles not in the contest right now. Allison Peters, Shoup, Owens, and Pounds. I already called Pounds. Kennedy Allison. J.C. Owens on the baseline, double teamed, throws it away. You see that one coming. Okay. White all the way down, palmed the ball, and the turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Delaney White carried it down low, and the referee right there to spot the infraction. Shoup with it. It's like a little 1-2-1 zone trap. We get through that in good shape. Pounds in the paint, shot up and in. Delaney White with it, gets it off to Callahan.
Montgomery.
Boy, they're quick.
Wow, nice ball movement right there.
Thaxton down low, gets the pass from White. Long shot from Minneapolis, no good. And Allison has the stick back, shot no good, and Southeast has the rebound. Boy, there are 2 purples back behind us. We just cannot get back. They throw it away, as luck would have it. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. There are 2 purples beat us down the court.
They are fast.
Yes, they are.
They are quick. 21-18, Southeast.
And that pass goes right through the hands of Grace Peters. Turnover gives it right back to Southeast. 21-18. Stutterheim back in the contest as Callahan plays it in. Pogue, Thaxton, and Montgomery on the floor for the Purples. She walked, traded pivot feet, and the outside referee caught the infraction. And Minneapolis will play it in. 6:42 left in this first half. Allison to play it in. Peters has it. Guarded by Stutterheim, and she dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds. Turnover. Both teams are starting to play a little sloppy. Pogue has it.
Oh.
Almost a walk. Good steal by Giles, and we throw it away.
Okay. Both teams, we've traded turnovers the last 2 times, both teams down the floor, so missed opportunities right there.
Pogue has it. She walks, lost her footing, and 4 straight turnovers, 2 by each team, and both teams struggling here a little bit. We'll play it in under her own basket. Kate Steinbrock back in. Peters gets a rest. 21-18. Shoup, long shot. Back rim, no good. Steinbrock has the rebound.
Nice rebound by Steinbrock.
Oh, shot, no good.
Oh, I thought we were going to get one in the go there.
Callahan throws it away as Montgomery was just not looking for it.
Kate took that right to Montgomery, the little baby hook over her.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go.
Off the glass.
A little too hard, but it was close. Shoup down low to Giles, shot, no good, and Montgomery over the back.
Yep, it is. It is.
Ought to be.
He's right there. He's got the call, and it is.
No. Wow, calling on Callahan.
That's Callahan's second, so that is an issue. Steinbrock to play it in. We were hoping Montgomery would pick up her second, but Callahan did. Three-pointer on its way by Kate Steinbrock, no good. Montgomery with an easy rebound for Southeast.
We're over on the three-point attempts so far.
Stutterheim back to Pogue, back to Montgomery. Out to Callahan, shot, no good.
That one is.
That one is.
That one is. There's nobody else around her, so it better be on her. Yeah. Nobody else around her. It had to be. So.
Now we have an issue. We have two purples with two personal fouls. Callahan can probably play with hers, but Montgomery's going to find a seat beside Coach Sager here at the 5:42 mark in the first half. Shoop all the way in, one-hand runner, no good, and the foul is called, I believe, on Thaxton.
And that is second one on Thaxton as well, Mike.
And their bench depth, I think she's a lot of it. Shot, good. Two-shot foul by Shoop. First one up and in. Mara Pounds comes back in, give Kennedy Allison a breather.
21-19, Southeast.
5:35 left first half. She got them both.
That's one thing we need to, I want to make sure that we work on is giving the score, because that's one thing I hate when I'm listening, not hearing the score.
Yep.
So thank you, Dale.
Callahan all the way in. Bounce pass is kicked by Shoop, and they'll play it in under their own basket. 21-20. Good ball game as we expected. Callahan to play it in. Out front it goes. Long shot on its way. Three-pointer is good by Kniper.
They've hit two. We've had none. That's the difference in the game so far.
That's it. Pounds with it over to Steinbrock, left wing, guarded by Pogue, but they're back to a man-to-man defense. Three-pointer on its way by Shoop, no good. Callahan has the rebound on the backside, dribbles through three Lady Lions. Shot is up and no good. Kniper has it on the backside, and she is fouled on the stick back.
Owens will have her second one if it is on Owens.
It is J.C. Owens' second personal foul. It's Minneapolis. Just our third team foul. Free throw, good. Kniper, 5'7" junior.
Matches their biggest lead of the night, 5. It's 25-20.
You'd think we would make up some ground with Montgomery on the bench, but Southeast doing well with her not playing. Free throw no good. Allison has the rebound. Off to Peters on the left wing, back out front, Lindsay Shoop. Dribble drive in the paint. Allison down low, spin move, shot, no good.
Way to go, Shea Allison. Shea Allison coming in the ball game, and she gets a bucket underneath. Nice job by the sophomore.
Good offensive rebound by Shea, and the stick back rolls in. 25-22 Southeast. Pogue, dribble drive, almost a steal by Shoop. Stutterheim tries to dish it off to Delaney White, and evidently it was tipped by Minneapolis. I didn't see that, but it is purple ball to play in. Kniper back to White. Be a good double team. She gets out of it. She stepped out of bounds. White tried to drive the baseline, and we had it shut down. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. 4:15 left first half.
25-22. Lady Lions trail by 3.
Skip pass to Peters. Back to Shoop. Back to Grace. Shea, nice bounce pass in to Kennedy Allison. Shot no good. Tipped out to Shoop. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Allison with the offensive rebound and stick back off the glasses, up and in. Kennedy Allison, nice offensive play there for Minneapolis. Delaney White all the way down, hands it off. Shot no good by Kniper, and Shoup has a layup if she can get there, and does.
Nice job by the Lady Lions.
Did a good job defending.
They take their first lead of the night.
26-25.
Getting in between the ball and the defender, and she had the layup up and in. Shot no good by Thaxton. Now the stick back is up and in by White, and they're going to count that basket and give her the and one. Shoup whistled with
Peters.
Oh, I thought he did two fingers like this, like 22. Foul is on Grace Peters.
Giles and Steinbrock come in for Shoup and Kennedy Allison.
27-26, Southeast back up by 1.
24. Shot up and in.
Restores a 2-point lead to the
Who'd you say the foul was on?
That was on Grace Peters.
Well, why they have two up there?
That's Grace Peters, number 2.
0-2. One foul on 0-2.
I got the wrong redhead down there.
Ball goes over on the outside, back to Weedle, back to Pounds. Pounds off the glass, no good, rebounded by Southeast. Mike?
White has the ball for Southeast. Weedle's guarding her, man-to-man defense right now by Minneapolis. Callahan has it. Now we're back to 2-3 zone. Down
Nice
low,
pass.
bounce pass, and Thaxton couldn't handle it. Long shot, no good, and Weedle has the rebound. Outlet pass to Steinbrock. And we reset the offense. Purple's in a 2-3 zone. Steinbrock gets it off to Weedle. Now on the right wing, Pounds. Entry pass to Shea all alone. No good. And Thaxton has the rebound for Southeast. Boy, we missed one point blank there. White has the ball out front to Kniper. Stutterheim has it. In no hurry as Minneapolis pressures her.
Blocked by Steinbrock.
He had the hand on the ball. Evidently, Kniper could not get the shot off. Good defense by Minneapolis. Pass down low, and we throw it away. White has it for Southeast. Stutterheim, cross-court pass to Callahan. Shut down nicely by Mara Pounds. Stutterheim shot, no good, back ram.
Should be all over the back.
Over the back.
Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me.
You call it Minneapolis?
Okay, no.
It's on Stutterheim.
Well, they pointed that direction, Mike, and I looked at that and I thought, you're kidding.
Yes.
Stutterheim's first foul.
Grace Peters back in.
17th foul on the Lady Trojans. So we're at the line for the 1-and-1.
Lucy Giles with a chance to tie the game here. 1:23 left first half. 28-26 Southeast.
Freshman gets her first play time of the night for the
1-and-1, and she hits the front end of the 1-and-1.
Southeast. Taylor Wells checks in for the first time for Southeast. She's a freshman. Boy, young team here.
Another name I remember from the past, Wells. I think.
Yes.
Her sister, Brooke Wells, was a good ball player. Her dad's one of the assistants. Not sure what the
Well, they didn't have enough players on the floor, I think. She
makes
got them both. There's a reach-in foul by Lucy Giles. Minneapolis just fifth team foul, so they're not shooting yet.
Be the 15th foul on the Lady Lions. Some kind of confusion here on substitutions. Coach Weatherman wants to put Kate Steinbrock back in. I Took her out briefly for that second free throw.
Foul was on Giles. I'll go back to that. Giles picked up the foul. I'll get that in the books here. It's really strange, and they still won't let her in.
Now we'll let her. That's great. 28 all is the score.
Wow.
122
I
to go in the second
still
quarter.
Still don't understand that one. So.
Mara Pounds comes out.
Callahan to play it in for Southeast. Gets it into White. Stutterheim back to White. Back to Stutterheim, left-hander. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis.
Tied up at 28 here.
He walked with the ball. Taylor Wells, freshman. Minute 7 left, first half.
Chance to take the lead here for the Lions.
Allison with the ball. Shoup with a nice drive in the paint. Rattles it in. Lindsay Shoup with a nice runner into the paint.
30 to 28, 45 seconds remaining in the half.
Stop.
Lady Lions with the lead. And a steal right there by Giles. Nice
with
job.
a nice anticipation there. Jumps into the passing lane. And we almost lose it. Grace Peters.
No.
Oh, my. She didn't have to go save it. All she had to do is just grab it. It was tipped by Southeast. And the layup, Shoup fouls White. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 28 seconds left.
That's
first
the first
half.
foul on Shoup. White at the line. She was perfect earlier.
First one up and no good.
Shea Allison in for Lucy Giles. And Mara Pounds coming in for Grace Peters.
Pogue comes back in for Southeast, and Callahan leaves with 2 personal fouls. Get her out of harm's way. Second throw up. Rattles out. No good. Shea Allison has the rebound. She throws it away. Outlet pass. Can't be in that big of a hurry. Another turnover for Minneapolis. Pogue on the left wing. Out front to Stutterheim. Now White has it. 8 to shoot. And a long shot on its way. Back rim, no good. Tipped out of there by Shoup. White will get a shot. Off the Pogue, no good, and it's blocked by Kennedy Allison right at the buzzer. I don't know that it would have counted, but good defense at the end, and that's the way the first half will end. Southeast trailing Minneapolis by 2 here, 30-28. Good first half. Minneapolis with 30 points on the board here. Quite an offensive output. We'll tally up a few point totals and be back here in just about a minute with some stats after a word from our sponsors.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created.
But I think our intensity picked it up a little bit in the second quarter. We forced a lot more turnovers. For a stretch in there, there was back-to-back. I bet there was down the floor and back. There were probably 7 turnovers between the 2 teams on about 4 trips down the floor.
Southeast so quick and so fast. We went to that 2-3 zone and finally got a stop or 2 and a few turnovers, but Southeast so quick. I don't know that we match up man-to-man very well with them. And the zone helped us quite a bit on the defensive end. We rebounded better, and Southeast having to shoot from the outside slowed them down a little bit. Minneapolis got into the lead there, and hopefully we can hold this lead the rest of the game.
Yeah. Run through some scoring real quick for Southeast to Saline. Kylie Pogue with 2 points. Kylie Thaxton with 2 points. 4 by Lindsay Kniper. 5 by Callie Callahan. 7 by Delaney White. And 8 by Erica Montgomery. Montgomery and Thaxton both have 2 fouls. So does Callahan. Excuse me, Callahan does as well. 12 turnovers. They were 2 for 5 from the free throw line. For the Minneapolis Lady Lions, scoring J.C. Owens with 2. 2 by Shay Allison, 4 by Lucy Giles, Lindsay Shoup with 8, and this one I'd love to see. She led scoring a lot of times last year, but tonight she's got 12, and that's Kennedy Allison with a great night with 12 points starting out.
Especially in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think 10 of them in the first quarter. 7 turnovers for the Lady Lions, 4 for 6 from the free throw line for the first half. Minneapolis up by 2 at the half.
Well, there was a lot of fluidity, I guess I should say, on the southeast side there that first quarter. They really outpaced us. They looked like thoroughbreds where we were quarter horses.
Yeah, we couldn't catch them.
Well, and you know, we're fast.
We're not
speed.
that fast.
Yeah, we got some speed, but my gosh, wow.
And they played well, and then they started throwing the ball away. I'd like to think that some of that happened to do with our defensive pressure, some of it sloppiness on their part. But second quarter, they just didn't quite have the fluidity that we saw in the first quarter. And then with Montgomery sitting down, that hurt their scoring output a little bit too.
Yes. Well, they jumped it back up to 5 with Montgomery on the bench. I was kind of surprised that they extended the lead, but Minneapolis caught them down with that 2-3 zone. They had a tough time getting too many good shots off, but they still can get the ball inside. They missed a couple cheapies. Their bench has done rather well. I didn't realize that they were that good that deep, but they do have a couple players come off that bench, and Kniper and Thaxton that played rather well.
Our strength over Southeast definitely is our depth in the low post.
And that's going to help us down the stretch, but we're going to have to continue to fight hard and prevent. They've got one of the things that they've got some shooters. You just look at their form. They've got some good shooters. A lot of those girls and how young they are. Wow, they are battling down there.
I think they had 2 trays. We had none, was it, in the first half, something like that?
Yeah, 2 trays. We didn't have any.
Well, you can imagine playing this well as sophomores. When they get to be juniors, they're going to be even better.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we'll take another break and be back. There's 3:30 left on the clock here. You're listening to Lions basketball on Eagle Communications Channel 20 and SalinePost.com. Scott Oshman, Mike Perry, and Dale Leach.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Osherman here. 35 seconds away from the second half start. Minneapolis with a 30-28 lead. What a first half of basketball. And I anticipate the second half to be just as good. What a ball game here in Minneapolis tonight. Folks, if you're listening, there's still room in the stands. Come on out and enjoy a good one as the Lady Lions in a battle right now with Southeast Saline Trojans.
You know, Minneapolis not too patient on the half-court set. They're very aggressive on the offensive end. I like to see that. Girls going to the basket, getting a shot in the paint, and just getting after that offensive glass. Minneapolis done a pretty good job of that here in the first half.
Starting lineups remain the same, looks like, for both squads. And Southeast will have the ball to start the second half.
Callahan to play it into White. Montgomery back on the floor. Stutterheim and Pogue. 2-3 zone. And good defense there by Mara Pounds and Kennedy Allison. There's a nice interception. Pass is tipped, but Minneapolis with the steal and Southeast with the turnover. Almost a walk by Pounds, picks up her dribble. Shoup all the way in. Goodness.
Oh, wow.
Pogue with the trapeze act on the baseline, does not step out of bounds, and we turn it over. So quick with their passes. They're tough to stay up with. Shot by Callahan, no good. Gets the loose ball, and they're after those loose balls, that's for sure. Pogue has it. That was a walk and a good call right there by the outside referee as Coach Sager shakes his head. Yep.
30-28, Lady Lions still with the lead here. 7:01 in the third. And you need the team yet to score here in the third, Mike.
J.C. Owens. Let's get some points down that paint. What do you say? Allison stops and pops. It's up and in.
I'll take that as well. Nice job by Allison from the free throw line.
White clears the timeline.
Our biggest lead is 4 points.
Dribbles out of bounds. Right in front of the coach. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Stetterheim guarding Shoup. Man-to-man defense by the Purples. Shoup out front to Allison. Has an open look. Crossover dribble in the paint she goes. Shot is blocked by Montgomery. Saves it. Back to Allison. Shot on the baseline. No good. And Callahan, so quick, comes out of there with, hand on top of the ball, the ref says. Montgomery's shot is up and in.
Well, she had to have her hand pretty high to get her on top of that ball right there.
It was about eye level. Shoup, outside shot, good. Two-pointer, just inside the arc. Callahan, down the lane she goes, and Giles with the reach-in foul.
Giles whistled with the foul, her second.
Peters in, Mara Pounds out. Third quarter action, 34-30, Minneapolis. Out front it goes to Stetterheim. Right through the hands, and Giles picks up the loose ball. 1 against 3, shot no good. Peters, and she is fouled by Montgomery. No call. Montgomery over the top of Peters, both arms, and no foul is called. That should have been a foul.
Should have been number 3. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Didn't happen right there. 34-30.
Over to White. Baseline drive. Intercepted by Shoup.
She might have walked.
Peters almost loses it. Back to Shoup. Stutter step. Shot off the glass. No good. Tries to get her own rebound, and she tips it out of bounds. And it will be Southeast ball play in.
Steinbrock in for Giles.
What was that?
Steinbrock in for Giles.
And
Lucy gets a breather.
Looks like Thaxton comes in for Southeast as well.
Montgomery off to Callahan, back to White, now Stetterheim. White looking inside. Minneapolis 2-3 zone has been a little bit tough for them to crack. We tip that ball and we throw it away. Good grief. We get a good turnover, a good defensive stop, and we throw it away before we even get it up the court. Now down low, Thaxton up and in on a nice pass by Erica Montgomery. That high-low post action you were talking about earlier, Scott, and Southeast with a nice pass there to get the easy basket.
Owens back to Allison.
Minneapolis ahead by 2, dribble, drive. Peters travels before she puts the ball on the floor.
34-32, Southeast with the ball, and Lady Lions with the lead.
Steinbrock out, Weedle in.
Another turnover. Chance for Southeast to tie it up, 34-32. Stetterheim left wing. Skip pass is almost intercepted. Callahan down the lane, gets it off to Montgomery. Good double team there by Peters and Owens, and then she throws it away. White trying to get it down low to Thaxton, and she has vacated that spot. Giles back in. J.C. Owens gets a breather. Shoup has the ball for Minneapolis. Grace Peters, right wing.
Whoop, whoop.
And she has her pocket picked. Out to Callahan.
There's a foul on Shoup.
Shoup with the push. Peters with the turnover. That's Shoup's second personal foul. Minneapolis' second team foul.
The Trojans with none this half.
2-3 zone. Thaxton out to Stetterheim. Callahan, long three-pointer on its way. Front rim, no good. Montgomery crashes the board. Shot up and no good, but she is fouled. Two-shot foul coming for Erica Montgomery. Kennedy Allison has whistled with her first personal foul.
She had to get pretty high up in the air to not be over our back on that rebound. And she will go to the line to shoot 2 here.
3:43 left, third quarter. Free throw, no good.
13th foul on the Lions.
No fouls as of yet for Southeast. Free throw, good. 1 out of 2 for Erica Montgomery.
34-33, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis clinging to a 1-point lead. Shoot, down the lane she goes, stops and pops. Lucy Giles tried to rescue it down on the baseline, but could not. And it will be Southeast ball.
Owens come in for shoot and Kennedy Allison.
White has it for Southeast, left wing, Stutterheim.
34-33, Lady Lions cling to a 1-point lead.
Callahan on the right wing. Looking inside, Mara Pounds has Erica Montgomery covered up. Skip pass. White down the lane she goes. Layup, no good. Montgomery has the rebound and stick back, no good.
J.C. Owens drips it down.
Thank you.
Stutterheim with the reach-in foul as J.C. turned into the defenders. We've done that quite often.
Second foul on Stutterheim.
I don't know why that referee was giving us the 1-and-1 thing. That's just their first team foul. Minneapolis play it in. Stutterheim's second personal foul. Mara Pounds with the ball. Grace Peters, right wing. They're looking for the double team. Peters dribbles out of it. Now we throw it away.
Dang it. As you said, we get a break and we turn the ball right back over.
Callahan, long three-pointer, no good, off front rim, and White with the long carom. Callahan with another shot, and she is fouled. Two-shot foul coming for Kaylee Callahan.
Third on Owens. Callahan at the line, and
Timeout by
timeout.
Coach Weatherman, and we'll take one too. Minneapolis still with a 1-point lead. Callahan to the free throw line to shoot 2. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Choose your beautiful new countertop, granite or quartz, from the large selection of slabs of granite and quartz in stock in the Creative Surfaces showroom. Your new countertop is cut from the actual slab of granite and quartz you select. Creative Surfaces is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions.
See the guys at AutoTech for all your automotive repair needs. Quality automotive care from alignments to transmissions and everything in between. Proud supporters of the Minneapolis Lions. Visit Straub International today. Your Case IH, Great Plains, Mahindra, and Polaris dealer with 7 locations. Straub International, helping Kansas grow. For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Lady Lions cling to a 1-point lead, 34-33, 2:36 in the third. At the line is Callie Callahan to shoot 2 after the foul by Owens. Surprise, Owens stays on the floor with 3 fouls, Mike.
Me too. First throw up and missing by Callahan.
Both teams cooled off a little bit here in the third quarter. It looks like they're all winded.
It does. Free throw rimming in. We got a tie ball game.
Of course, I knew as soon as I said that that would change, and it did.
Pounds has it.
Gosh.
We throw it right through the hands of Shoot. It's like we don't even know what's going on here in the second half. We had a big first half, and we just not have looked very good here in the second half. Scored 4 points here in the third quarter, and Southeast has put 6 on the board, so neither team looking real sharp here early on in the second half.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
Whether you're building a new house or a birdhouse, Ottawa County Lumber and Supply will have the tools and materials you need for your next project. Ottawa County Lumber, cheering for the Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go Lions!
Stop into Jean's IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jean's IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
Yeah, Dale, it always gets about 5-10 degrees hotter during the boys' game up here than the girls' game, so
I'm hot already.
I might have to shed this
long sleeve shirt.
Long sleeve shirt. White has the ball. Minneapolis, good help defense by Allison as Mara Pounds has White. We've gone to man-to-man. Let's see if we can stay with them here. Had a little trouble staying with them in the first quarter due to Southeast's quickness. Good defense by Allison, and the pass goes out of bounds. Must have been tipped by Minneapolis. It will stay with Southeast. 2:06 left third quarter, 34 all. Baseline shot by Callahan, no good, and Mar Pounds with a big rebound for the Lady Lions. Gets it off to Kate Steinbrock. I'd like to see her get an open look. Uncontested. Shoot right wing, and Southeast in the zone.
She had it right there, and she did not take it.
Owens, and that was a walk.
Well, we're trying to even out the turnovers here.
1:42 to go. It's still 34 all.
White has the ball for Southeast. Dribble drive all the way down. She goes. Outlet to Thaxton, or Kniper, excuse me.
And that's her second one of the night. She was dead on the first one, and she's there right there.
That one was money. Shoop with the ball. Guarded by Kniper. Now Steinbrock open. Three-pointer on its way. Front rim no good, and Callahan has the rebound. Has the ball tipped away. Good job by Minneapolis, and a good tie-up by Kate as she dives in there. Hits the floor, and worth every bit of the skin she lost. The possession arrow favors Minneapolis.
Nice job, Kate Steinbrock, right there to get the loose ball and tie it up.
30-second timeout called for and granted to Wayne Sager. And we'll keep it here. Scott, the guys or the ladies just haven't got back on the beam here in the second half.
No, it seems like they're just kind of out of sorts, or they don't have their legs under them, honestly.
Well, you did mention you kind of thought they looked kind of tired, and I think you're right. They do look tired.
And it was a lot of energy expelled on that first half. A lot of times up and down the floor, and a huge first quarter, and then second quarter cooled down, but third quarter, it has just not really been a pretty quarter of basketball, considering we had 19-16 at the end of the first quarter.
So Minneapolis to play it in, trailing by 3. It's Kniper's 3-ball that's got us behind here in third quarter, minute 5 left. Third quarter, Mara Pounds has it. Shoot. Splits the defenders up on top.
I'll tell you real quick, it looks like they're attacking the perimeter. They've given us the baseline, but we don't want to drive on it.
And we lose it. Thank you. Reach-in foul is called as Owens loses the handle down low.
We're either playing a 3-2 zone or a 1-2.
It's definitely a 3-2, you're right, and the perimeter is being guarded heavily, as Scott mentioned, and we just can't get anything going down on the low block, but it's available. We box up on this inbounds. Kate Steinbrock throw it in for Big Blue. See if we can get a shot here. Mara Pounds has it in the corner out front. Grace Peters. Now Kate Steinbrock left wing. Allison shot. No good. White has it as the Karam takes her over to the baseline. Now Southeast on the attack. Kniper out front to Callahan. White had Daxton. Doing a pretty good job on Montgomery. Long shot on its way by Kniper, no good, and almost gets her own rebound. Giles has it. Gets it off to Mara Pounds. Sometimes we're really right-handed, aren't we? There's a double dribble, we give it right back. Another turnover.
We're more than right-handed sometimes, Dale or Mike. It is just obvious. So 8 seconds left. Got to defend them right here that they don't get off a shot, especially
Good
Kniper.
job by Sydney Weedle to come down, put some pressure on White.
And a walk,
Steps
no
through
call.
the defense. Shot is up and in, and that's the way it's going to end. Not a good third quarter by the Lady Lions.
I'll tell you, not good at all. Lady Lions outscored 11-4 in that quarter, and we just gave it away in that quarter. We had control, and we let them right back into this thing, Mike. So Lady Lions trail at the end of the third quarter, 39-34. Let's hope, like it was in the second quarter, or first quarter, we can come back and come away with this one. We'll take a break.
For 100 years, a Schooler Company has been the expert in marketing your agricultural products. Call and find out how Schooler can help you manage risk and maximize rewards. And go Lions.
Your headquarters for trailers, including stock trailers, fifth wheel, flatbed, dump trailers, and tilt trailers. Also pickup beds, flatbeds, bale beds installed and serviced, plus they will go outside the box to customize exactly what you need. Joe's Fabricating, Hillsboro, proudly supports Minneapolis Lions. Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis offers hometown banking with commitment, experience, and quality service. Proud sponsors of area school activities.
B&K Prescription Shop has been serving the Salina area, including Central Kansas and North Central Kansas, since 1953, providing patients of all ages the prescriptions that they need to feel better. B&K Prescription Shop.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas. 39-34, Southeast of Saline with the lead as they ran off, what is that, 6 unanswered points, Mike, to take the 5 answers. I don't know.
Turned a 2-point deficit into a 5-1 real quick.
Southeast with the ball.
White has it, hands it off to Callahan. Minneapolis back man-to-man. Callahan has it, skip pass to Montgomery. She throws it away.
Oh, no!
But Lucy Giles did get a hand on it as it went out of bounds. She just could not get a grip on the ball. It goes out of bounds. It will remain with Southeast. Callahan to throw it in to White. Montgomery has position on the low block. Kniper won't pull the trigger on a 3. Callahan back to Kniper. Good defense by Kennedy Allison. White, that's tipped by J.C. Owens, gets a hand in the passing lane, and Montgomery touched it last. Nice defensive play by J.C. Owens. That's a good start. Good stop. And Minneapolis on the offensive attack. Mara Pounds back to Kennedy Allison. Boy, they are extending the defense out on the perimeter. Shoot. Guarded by Callahan. In the lane she goes.
The travel was called.
Well, I don't think either coach liked it very well, but that's the call, and we're going to live with it. Thaxton, bounce pass to Montgomery. Call it on the floor as Montgomery's pushed in the back.
That'll be on Allison Kennedy's second personal foul.
That's Minneapolis' 15th team foul. Southeast to play it in under their own basket. Callahan to play it in. Thaxton down on the baseline. Allison with a good defense. A good switch by Allison. Takes White as she comes around the pick. And it's tipped out of bounds by Allison. Good quick hands. It will remain with Southeast. Grace Peters in the contest.
Still
Callahan.
39-34.
Callahan to play it in. Thaxton dribble drive back out front. Kniper wide open. 3-pointer. That's her third one. You got to guard her. As you have mentioned, Scott, that's her third, I believe.
Yep. She's got 9 points, all 3-pointers.
Out front, Allison. Shoup has it left wing. Entry pass to Owens. Allison shot no good off the glass. Montgomery has it tipped out of there. Good hustle by Allison. Gets
Nice
it out
job.
to Grace Peters.
Good hustle by the Lady Lions right there. And
White with the reach-in foul. Bumps. Minneapolis on the drive there. It will remain with Minneapolis. That's White's second personal foul. Peters, that can't do that.
Even if it's tipped, Dale, or
She
Mike?
was in the air. She was in the air when she got the ball.
Oh, okay.
She hadn't established.
She hadn't established. Okay.
Yeah, hadn't
Okay,
established.
right.
Possession.
I thought she had established. I did not see it. So.
Knipper. Skip past to Callahan, back to Knipper. Ooh, Lucy almost
Actually, that's Stutter High.
steal. Excuse me,
Timeout,
it is.
Southeast.
I'm getting my last names. I'm sorry. That is Stutterheim.
Sorry about that, Mike.
Not a problem. Quick timeout called for and granted by Wayne Sager. And we'll take one too. I think it's a full timeout, guys. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as Lady Lions on the floor right now is
Grace Peters, Lindsay Shoup, Lucy Giles, Kennedy Allison, and J.C. Owens. 6:11 left in this contest. Minneapolis going to have to wake up and get after it here, down 8.
We've not scored for quite a while here, guys.
42-34.
White has it out front. Dribble drive, gets it off to Montgomery. Shot, no good. What a rebound by Shoup. We're just having a hard time holding on to the ball tonight. Grace Peters left wing. Peters on the left wing again with it. Gets the ball screen. That's a walk. Our guard play is hurting us tonight.
Yeah, we have struggled. Been struggling on that one right there.
Callahan to play it in. Good defense by Minneapolis. Montgomery comes to get it.
Called the ball.
And she palmed it. The call earlier wasn't a palm. Had the hand on top of the ball. Looked like Montgomery's hand was there also, but it just looked more like a palm. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Let's see if we can get something going on the offensive end. Mara Pounds on the left wing. Dribble drive. Hands it off to J.C. Owens. Shoot. We just cannot get a shot off. That was tipped.
I'll tell you, right now, what it looks like to me is Coach wants them to go to the baseline and working around, and we're looking for that perimeter, and they are beating us up on the perimeter, and we just cannot seem to get even a pass off.
Tipped out of there by Mara Pounds. Good double team over there, three-quarter court.
They've outscored us
Stutterheim
10 zips since about halfway through the third quarter.
Plays it in to White. Dribble drive down the lane. Callahan shot. Good.
Make it 12
Callie Callahan.
So 44-34, Southeast is leaning in control right now.
Shoot all the way in. Shot rimming in.
Finally, we attack the basket. That's what we've been trying to get them to do, attack the basket, and they finally do right there, and we score.
Stutterheim off to White. Callahan in no hurry. Thaxton off to Stutterheim. Back to Callahan. Now White. Baseline is hooked by Allison, and the foul is called on Kennedy. That's Minneapolis' 6th team foul. Allison's 3rd personal.
3 on the Lady Trojans.
44-36, Minneapolis down 8 as Pogue comes back in. And White will get a rest.
I'll ask you in a second.
Stutterheim passes, tipped out of there. Minneapolis. Oh my gosh! How about a foul?
Thank you.
2 fouled 2.
That's only the. One of the things that I've noticed, and we talked
Pogue.
about the high-low. We are not even trying to get the ball down in that post area. You got to look at Giles with 2 points and Owens with 2 points. They're collapsing on us up top. We got to figure out a way to work that ball down. And it's hard against Montgomery. Montgomery's tall, and they've got some size down there, but we got to figure out a way to get in the low block.
Allison with the ball, gets it off the shoot, stops and pops. Shot no good, off the glass, and Montgomery has the big board for the Purples.
Oh, no, come on. There was a double dribble right there.
Two-handed bounce pass at the end. Sure looked like a double dribble, didn't it? Nice reach in by J.C. Owens. Good defense. Callahan all the way in. Layup, no good. Giles in there fighting for that rebound, and Mara Pounds comes out of there with it. Back to Mara Pounds. We need a shooter. Shoot. Blocks. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Good deal. Lindsay Shoup drive to the basket, and she is hacked by Pogue, I believe. That's her second.
Yeah, we got away with one there.
I don't think Southeast would be playing it in, Miss Callahan. Thank you. Allison to play it in for Minneapolis. 3:46 left in this contest. Minneapolis down 8. Way out front it goes. Mara Pounds with it. See, we don't have a high post. We're trying to pass it all the way down to the low post. Now we do. J.C. Owens finally comes up. Now we've got a high-low action. She takes the shot off the front rim.
That's what I think. That's what we need right there is nice job.
And then when she has the ball, if she turns and faces the basket, then she can get that low post.
Yep.
She hasn't been coming up there as she did there.
Well, and I will give it, the few times she has, that zone has collapsed on her, but you're right, we've missed some opportunities.
We throw it in under our own basket. Shoup, shot up and in. Lindsay Shoup with a tough shot there as she was double teamed on the left elbow. Pogue has it, and a good double team off to Stutterheim.
Timeout.
Wayne Sager bails them out. Minneapolis with a good defense. Full timeout taken here. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant on South Broadway across from the All-Star Lanes in Salina. Delicious recipes, generous portions, and daily specials made fresh daily. La Hacienda has something you'll love. La Hacienda proudly supports the Minneapolis Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis and all they do.
Suburban TV and Appliance Salina, your home of quality Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag appliances and Traeger grills, supports the Minneapolis Lions. Home-owned in Salina for 51 years, Suburban TV and Appliance, 1900 South 9th Salina. Competitive pricing and customer service box stores don't have.
Here we go, 3:14 left in this contest. Minneapolis down 6. We need to stop right here. Southeast is going to run as much clock as they possibly can. They inbound it in. White in the backcourt, guarded by Grace Peters.
Team fouls are even at 6.
Next foul by either team, and they'll be shooting. Montgomery misses the layup, and Giles has the big rebound. Outlet pass to Allison. We have numbers.
Oh, we had numbers.
We had numbers.
Man.
2-on-1, and the pass goes through the hands. And out of bounds, turnover, gives it right back to Southeast. 2:56 left. White has it. Ball tipped out of there and stolen by Shoup.
Nice job, Lindsay. Nice job by Shoup right there.
Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis. Let's get a shooter on the floor, Coach. We'll play it in at half court. A lot of time left, 6-point lead.
If we keep playing defense like we are, definitely a lot of time.
We have tightened up the defense, for sure. Mara with the ball. Might have to take that shot. Shoup will take it. Long three-pointer, back rim, no good. Montgomery with her length comes out of there with the ball, and a foul by Giles, good foul right there. We have to start getting a stop or putting them at the line, stopping this clock. 2:36 left in the contest.
Tell you, Montgomery went up in the air for that one, guys.
He sure did.
Callahan to the free throw line. It's 1-and-1 time for Southeast. Callie's first throw, no good. Good foul.
Owens gets the rebound.
Giles' third. Shoop in the paint, shot, rimming in.
44-40.
4-point lead. Callahan gets all the way to the basket, back to Montgomery, shot off the glass, good. Got to get back on defense, ladies, and help out. Out front, Shoop. Down the lane she goes, shot. One-hand runner, no good, and Southeast has the rebound.
She turned an ankle or something.
Yep, she did. Montgomery at the other end, another layup. It goes in.
And they extend the lead back out to 8. It's 48-40 with 1:54 remaining in the fourth quarter.
We had her down to 4, and then Southeast so quick down the floor, and Montgomery hits that layup with consistency. We're down 8 all of a sudden.
I'll tell you, we had a couple opportunities down there to get it within 4. Could have been even less, but we just turned the ball over and could not get the open shot. Got to give Southeast of Saline some credit on the defense. They played some amazing defense tonight. And big rebounds, you're right, big rebounds at key times. And they had the lead 48-40 with 1:54 left. I took your mic off because I thought you were going to have a commercial. I should just let you do that, and that way you can talk when you want to.
It's all right.
You have to replace that jack every time for the...
Well, we've started doing that.
I see.
Mar
Pounds, baseline drive. Back to Allison, shot. Back rim, no good. And Montgomery with a big rebound. Reach-in foul right away is called by, I believe, Kennedy Allison.
That'll be 4 on Kennedy if that's the case.
No, Lucy Giles, but it is her fourth.
That's the 8th team foul. Shooting 1-1 for Southeast, number 3, Erica
Montgomery to the free throw line. First throw, good. 9-point lead. 1:45 left. Second throw, no good. Back rim. Lucy Giles shuts down the lane. Gets it off to Shoop. J.C. Owens shot partially deflected by Montgomery, and 3 girls have that. Let's call a jump. Possession arrow to Southeast as Kniper comes back in. She's basically the difference of the game right now. Her 3 threes.
Lucy Giles has a cramp or something.
Yeah.
Don't bend my leg, Coach.
It's the calf. Point the toe. If it's a calf cramp, you try to touch your shin with your toe, and that'll make it go away. Guaranteed.
Don't bend it. Poor girl. I shouldn't laugh because I know what those legs
I think
like.
she's done.
Yeah.
You just don't get that thing heated back up. She strains it once more, she'll be right back in that cramp.
1:33 remaining in the fourth. The Trojans are up 49-40.
1:33 left to go, as still trying to work that thing out. And
10 points in this half. They've scored 21. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Yeah, it must be a pretty good cramp because every time she puts that leg down, she
the Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Linebacker.
Boy, that thing's tighter than a fiddle, isn't it? That calf muscle is like string on a fiddle. That thing tightened up on her. It just will not loosen up. Southeast to play it in, ahead 9. Minneapolis full court pressure, trying to get a turnover here. White has it. Gets it off to Kniper. 5 second, closely guarded, almost the call, but
timeout.
Coach Wayne Sager bails him out. We had him tied up in the back court, almost a turnover. Full timeout taken by Coach Sager. We'll take one too. Minneapolis trailing by 9, 49-40.
Choose your beautiful new countertop, granite or quartz, from the large selection of slabs of granite and quartz in stock in the Creative Surfaces showroom. Your new countertop is cut from the actual slab of granite and quartz you select. Creative Surfaces is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions.
See the guys at AutoTech for all your automotive repair needs. Quality automotive care from alignments to transmissions and everything in between. Proud supporters of the Minneapolis Lions. Visit Straub International today. Your Case IH, Great Plains, Mahindra, and Polaris dealer with 7 locations. Straub International, helping Kansas grow.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. 1:25 left to go, 49-40. And it has definitely been second half Southeast to Saline here as we try to defend the inbounds.
Man to man all over the floor. Minneapolis, good defense, and Purple touched that last. I will have to agree with you. And Lady Lions to play it in right in front of the scorer's box. Kate Steinbrock back in the contest.
That's a good idea. Kate's a good outside presence, outside shooter. Gives us another opportunity on the floor.
Shoot back to Pounds. Back to shoot. Mara has it.
Pop it, pop it.
Kate's shot is front rim, no good. Callahan has the rebound for Southeast. And Mara Pounds fouls Callahan. Callie will go to the free throw line. 19 foul. That'll be 1 and 1.
The team's 9. Shooting 1 and 1 for Southeast, number 10, Callie Callahan.
As you mentioned, Scott, it's kind of a tale of 2 stories. Big first half, little second half. Callahan's free throw good, and we're down 10. Minutes to play.
Third quarter started out fairly decent. You had to build a 4-point lead.
That free throw, no good. J.C. Owens with the rebound, gets it off to Allison. We need a basket quick. Allison pops, no good. Montgomery has the ball taken away from her by J.C. Owens.
Yeah, 1 and 1 for J.C.
Reach-in foul is called on Erica Montgomery. That's her third. We should have had a third on her earlier when she was over the back down here, or across the arms. Owens to the free throw line, 1 and 1. Grace Peters back in. First throw on its way, no good. Oh, it was good, right in there. JC with a nice stroke there, one of our better free throw shooters, right around that 60% mark. Second throw is good also. She got them both. 8-point lead now, 1 minute left in the contest. Stutterheim has it, hands it off to Thaxton, back to Callahan. Back to White. They're going to play keep away. Stutterheim.
Foul by Shoot.
Foul in the Minneapolis, number 22, Lindsay Shoot. That's her second. That's the 10th team foul.
Lindsay Shoop's second personal foul. They're in a double bonus now. Stutterheim to the free throw line. She's a lefty.
That's Lindsay's third personal foul.
2-shot foul. First free throw. Good.
Minneapolis, number 1, Kate Steinbrock.
Second throw on its way. Back rim, no good. Mara Pound shuts down the lane, has the rebound. And the layup.
Nice job, Mara Pounds.
Coast to coast, Mara Pounds all the way to the rack. Layup is good. 36 seconds left in the contest. Coach Weatherman with a quick timeout. Full timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis trailing by 7. 51-44.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Osherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
Whether you're building a new house or a birdhouse, Ottawa County Lumber and Supply will have the tools and materials you need for your next project. Ottawa County Lumber, cheering for the Lions.
Tonight,
we got cheerleaders all over the floor. We're ready to play. Southeast to play it in. Callahan play it in. Man-to-man all over the floor. And a quick foul by Grace Peters. Fouls White. White to the free throw line to shoot two.
Foul Minneapolis number 2, Grace Peters, for the second.
Not hardly even a second off the clock. Good call by Coach. Peters with the quick foul. White with the two-shot attempt here. We'll see if she's got the stroke. No, she missed the first.
Free throws have not been a friend of the Lady Trojans tonight, I don't believe. I don't have the numbers in front of me.
We've had that free throw flu before. Second one is up and in, 52-44. 35 seconds left. Shoop all the way in the lane. Shot, no good. Left it short. Off front of the rim, and Montgomery is fouled as she claims that defensive rebound for Southeast. Well, she gets both of these, and then go start the bus.
Shooting 2, number 3, Erica Montgomery.
29 seconds left. Montgomery's first free throw up and good. 53-44, purple. Backram.
Did she make the first one, Mike?
Yes, she did.
Sorry.
Pounds has it. Down the baseline shot, no good. She is fouled. Not a good option there for Southeast, but it's at the free throw line. Mara Pounds will shoot two. It's a two-shot foul. Fouls on number 21, Stutterheim. Free throw, no good.
And for Southeast, number 24, Canalco, for Minneapolis, number 2, Peters. Mara Pounds will be shooting 1.
They're going to look back at film on this and look at it and say, we missed an opportunity.
Missed them both.
The third quarter.
Owens has the rebound and the reach-in foul on Thaxton, I believe. No. It's on. Yes, it is. No, Callahan. That's her fourth. J.C. Owens to the free throw line. 1 and 1, I thought they were going to call it a two-shot foul, and she hits the first, and she'll have the second throw here. 20 seconds left in the contest. That one rattles in. Owens out, Weedle in. See if we can get another quick foul here. Grace Peters, please. I was going to steal by Minneapolis, and we throw it away. Goodness. How many times have we done that tonight? We've had 3 or 4 turnovers, and we turned it right back over.
At least 5. So.
Shooting 2 for Southeast, number 11, Delaney White.
White back to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. First throw on its way. It's good. Could have had it almost a 2-possession ball game if we would have hit a big ball there with that turnover. They're shooting free throws at the other end. She missed the second one though. Owens has the rebound. Off to Mara Pounds.
On the ball, they say.
turnover gives it right back to Southeast. 54-46. 8-point lead. Not enough time to do anything, so you might as well let them go, ladies. White. Back to Callahan. Layup. Good.
56-46. The final.
Wow. That's the way it ends. Minneapolis with an anemic second half. Big first half that we didn't show coming down the stretch. Couldn't get the offense on track in the second half. Southeast cruises right on in with a 10-point win. 56-46. Southeast victorious here at the Lions Den. And the boys looking to warm up here shortly, and we'll be back with some stats, point totals, and some comments from Dale here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas, as the Lady Lions come up short tonight by a score of 56-46, and it was definitely a tale of two halves, as Mike put it earlier, as the Lady Lions had the lead at the half, 30-28. We score 16 points in the second half as they outscore us 28-16.
You know, 30 in the first half, we thought we were in for a barn burner right down the stretch, and boy, Southeast came out and evidently did the job on the defensive end, as we noticed a couple of times, pressing out past the three-point arc and pressuring our outer guard play, and we just could not get the ball down low to the low block and get those shots down low with our posts.
Well, we were up 34-30 at one point in the third quarter, and having outscored them 4-2 at that point, and then they went on a 9-0 run to end up leading by 5 at the end of the third, 39-34, and that was all she wrote. We just went to sleep in the third quarter.
Yeah, I really think we got away from a couple things that really made us strong, and unfortunately they did the right things, and I'll run through the scoring, and they had some quiet points by one individual, their leading scorer. So I'll run through the scoring real quick. 4 people in double digits for Southeast, but starting out 1 point by Allison Stutterheim, 2 by Kylie Pogue, 4 by Kylie Thaxton, and then 10 by Lindsay Kniper, 11 by Delaney White, 11 by Callie Callahan, and then 17 by Montgomery. Quiet 17.
Quiet.
You know, very much so.
4 girls in double figures.
For the Minneapolis Lady Lions, scoring-wise, just could not get it on track. Lucy Giles with 4, Shea Allison with 2, Mara Pounds with 4, J.C. Owens with 6. Giles and Owens both have been were so strong in the first few games, point-wise, and last 2 games they've shut us down in the post play. 14 by Kennedy Allison and 16 by Lindsay Shute as the Lady Lions come up short. We had 13 turnovers in the second half, unofficial. They had 10. That's one thing that switched. They had 12 in the first half. Anyway, 4 for 6 for free throw. Ended up 8 for 12 from the game. That's not bad, but we didn't get the free throws on enough.
Pretty good free throw shooting, as you mentioned, but we didn't get there very often. Allison had, 12 points in the first half and
2 in the second.
Just 2 in the second.
Yeah.
Had the hot hand, but they did a pretty good job covering her up. We just could not get the ball down low, and we didn't have an outside shot presence as Shoup and Kate Steinbrock just, we didn't hit a 3 all night long. Didn't come close.
Compared to their 5. They had 5 of them. Well, the road doesn't get any easier. We go to Clay Center and to Beloit next week, Tuesday and Friday. So we got a rebound from this and get ready for 2 more tough games.
2 more hard games next week, you're right. And they're both on the road.
Yep.
So
with that, we're going to sign this one off and get ready for the boys game. Thanks for listening here on Eagles Communications Channel 20, SalinaPost.com. If you're on the internet, you have to sign off and log back on. Thanks, folks.